Imagine standing at the brink of your dreams, the visions you've crafted in quiet moments, and the aspirations you whisper to yourself late at night. Yet something holds you back. It isn't a lack of desire or a deficit of dreams, but rather a common, invisible barrier many of us face: procrastination coupled with fear. Today, we look into understanding these impediments and unlocking the power of acting now. This is not just about fleeting motivation, but fostering a sustainable mindset that propels you toward your goals starting from this very moment. Procrastination is often misunderstood as mere laziness or poor time management. It's fundamentally about emotion management. When tasks ahead seem daunting, or when fear of failure looms large, procrastination becomes a protective mechanism to avoid discomfort and anxiety. Recognizing this can be your first step toward change. Procrastination doesn't discriminate. It affects various aspects of life, from small daily tasks to major life decisions. The cycle typically starts with a task that you find unpleasant or overwhelming. Instead of tackling it head-on, you wait for the perfect moment when you feel better equipped or more motivated. Ironically, this perfect moment rarely arrives on its own. The delay can lead to a buildup of anxiety, making the task seem even more formidable, and thus the cycle of procrastination perpetuates itself. Breaking this cycle requires a shift in how you perceive and approach your tasks. Start by redefining what makes a moment perfect. Every moment becomes an opportunity to take a step forward. When you focus on what you can do right now, no matter how small that step may be. Acknowledge that waiting often adds to the burden through increased stress and lost time. By recognizing the triggers that make you procrastinate, whether it's a fear of the outcome or lack of interest in the process, you can begin to dismantle them. Set clear, manageable goals for each day. Rather than viewing a task as a massive obligation, break it down into smaller, more digestible components. This not only makes the task seem less daunting, but also provides multiple opportunities to celebrate small victories along the way, boosting your confidence and reducing the urge to procrastinate. Fear is a powerful emotion that influences many of our decisions and actions. In the context of achieving dreams, fear often manifests as a fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of success. These fears can paralyze, keeping you from moving forward and doing the things that are most important to you. Understanding the roots of your fears is essential. Fear of failure, for example, might stem from past experiences where failure led to significant consequences, or it might be tied to self-esteem issues where you equate your worth with your successes. Similarly, fear of judgment can originate from early life experiences where you were criticized or not supported in your endeavors. Addressing these fears starts with acknowledging them without judgment. Recognize that fear is a normal emotional response, but also realize that it should not dictate your actions. Techniques such as mindfulness can be particularly effective here. Mindfulness encourages you to observe your fears without getting entangled in them. This practice helps you gain perspective, allowing you to see that your fears are often not reflections of reality, but rather exaggerated scenarios your mind constructs. Another effective strategy is to gradually expose yourself to the things you fear in a controlled and manageable way. If you're afraid of failure, start with small risks that have manageable consequences. Each exposure reduces the fear's power over you, building your confidence. Remind yourself that fear often lies in anticipation, and once you take action, the fear diminishes significantly. Cultivate resilience by focusing on learning and growth rather than perfection. Shift your mindset to view challenges as opportunities to learn rather than opportunities to fail. This change in perspective reduces the pressure that feeds fear and allows you to approach tasks with a more relaxed, open attitude. The concept of now is your most powerful tool. It is the only moment in which you can truly make a difference. While it's easy to get caught up in planning for the future or reflecting on the past, real change happens in the present. Each moment that passes is an opportunity to take positive action towards your dreams. To genuinely make use of the present, you must develop an awareness of your current thoughts and actions. Ask yourself repeatedly throughout the day, what am I doing right now? Is this contributing to my goals? This simple question can help keep you grounded in the present and actively engaged in tasks that move you forward. One practical approach to staying in the now is to set daily intentions. Each morning, decide what you wish to accomplish that day that will bring you closer to your goals. These intentions should be specific and actionable, such as completing a project phase or making a necessary phone call. As you complete each task, you solidify your ability to operate in the present, gradually weakening the hold of procrastination and fear. Remember, the past is unchangeable and the future is uncertain. The only true certainty is the action you take right now. By focusing your energy on the present, you minimize worries and maximize your productivity and effectiveness. This focus helps clear mental clutter, allowing for a sharper focus on the task at hand and a quicker response to unforeseen challenges. Mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the present. When you are mindful, you observe your thoughts and feelings from a distance without judging them as good or bad. Instead of letting your life pass you by, mindfulness means living in the moment and awakening to experience. To cultivate mindfulness, begin with simple breathing exercises. Focus entirely on your breath, feeling the air enter and leave your lungs, and notice the sensations in your body. This practice can anchor you in the now, providing a base of calm from which you can address more complex tasks without feeling overwhelmed. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily activities, whether you are eating, walking, or working. Be fully present. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors. Listen to the sounds around you. This practice not only enriches your experience of the moment, but also significantly reduces the habitual patterns of stress and anxiety associated with fear and procrastination. Regular mindfulness practice enhances your awareness, making it easier to break the cycle of negative thoughts and actions that hinder your progress. With increased awareness, you can catch yourself when you start to drift into unproductive behaviors and redirect your focus towards actions that are aligned with your goals. This ongoing practice of awareness builds a strong foundation for personal growth and achievement. By integrating mindfulness into your routine, you create a powerful shift in how you experience each day. This shift is not just about reducing stress or enhancing calm, but about transforming how you engage with your life. You start to see the opportunities that each moment offers for growth and learning, and you become more adept at utilizing these opportunities to advance towards your dreams. To transition from a state of inertia to one of action, it's essential to define clear, actionable steps that are aligned with your goals. This begins with setting realistic, achievable tasks each day. Instead of viewing your objectives as a towering mountain, see them as a series of steps or milestones. This approach makes your goals seem less daunting and more attainable. First, identify what you can do today to make progress. This could be as simple as organizing your workspace, outlining a project, or scheduling important meetings for the week. Each small achievement serves as a stepping stone to larger successes. By focusing on these small, manageable tasks, you can maintain momentum without feeling overwhelmed. Another key strategy is to prioritize your tasks. Determine which actions will have the most significant impact on your goals and tackle those first. This prioritization ensures that your efforts are concentrated on high-value activities, making the best use of your time and energy. It's also helpful to establish routines that support your goals. Morning routines that include time for planning and reflection can set the tone for a productive day, while evening routines might involve reviewing accomplishments and preparing for the next day's tasks. These routines can help create a consistent pattern of productivity that builds over time. Hold yourself accountable. Whether it's through a progress journal, a digital tool, or regular check-ins with a mentor or peer, find a way to track your progress. This visibility can be highly motivating and can help you stay committed to your path. As you take steps toward your goals, you'll inevitably encounter barriers. These can be internal, like fear and doubt, or external, such as limited resources or unexpected obstacles. Overcoming these barriers is crucial for maintaining the forward momentum you've built. When facing such challenges, start by identifying the exact nature of the barrier. Understanding whether it's a lack of skills, resources, or a mindset issue allows you to address it directly. For instance, if a lack of knowledge is holding you back, the solution might be to take a course or seek advice from someone with the necessary expertise. Flexibility is also important. Be willing to adjust your methods or approach as needed. If one path is blocked, look for an alternative route to your goal. This might mean adjusting timelines, redefining outcomes, or even changing your strategy altogether. Encourage yourself to view each obstacle as a learning opportunity. With this mindset, challenges become less intimidating and more like puzzles to solve. This perspective can reduce the anxiety and frustration that often accompany setbacks and can make you more resilient over time. Ensure that your environment supports your goals. This could involve organizing your physical workspace to eliminate distractions, surrounding yourself with supportive people, or even altering your digital environment to reduce interruptions. By crafting an environment that fosters focus and productivity, you enhance your ability to overcome barriers and move closer to your dreams. Establishing positive habits is crucial in turning the sporadic into the systematic. Habits act as the framework upon which long-term achievements are built. They transform what might initially feel like a daunting effort into a seamless part of your daily life. Begin by identifying habits that directly contribute to your goals. For instance, if your aim is to enhance productivity, a habit as simple as dedicating the first hour of your day to the most challenging tasks can be transformative. This habit not only fosters a sense of accomplishment early in the day, but also capitalizes on your morning energy, which is often at its peak. Consistency is the cornerstone of habit formation. The more regularly you perform an action, the more ingrained it becomes in your routine, eventually operating on almost an automatic level. To aid this process, maintain a structured schedule as much as possible and use reminders or alarms to keep you on track until the habit is firmly established. Celebrate small victories along the way. Recognizing your progress, even if minimal, can provide a significant boost to your morale and motivate you to maintain your efforts. This recognition of small successes helps cement the habits by associating them with positive reinforcement. Be patient with yourself. Habit formation is a process that can require time to adjust and fine-tune. Persistence is key. If you find that a certain habit isn't serving your goals as well as you hoped, be flexible enough to adjust your approach and try different strategies until you find what works best for you. Once you establish a rhythm in pursuing your goals through effective habits and mindful actions, the next crucial step is maintaining that momentum. This phase is about ensuring the continuous application of the principles you've adopted to not only achieve, but also sustain success. Firstly, maintain clarity on your end goals. Keep your objectives in clear view, perhaps through visual reminders like a vision board or written goals in a prominent place. This constant visual reinforcement helps keep your focus sharp and your actions aligned with your objectives. Regularly review and assess your progress. Set aside a time each week to reflect on what you've accomplished and what needs more attention. This isn't just about correcting course. It's also about appreciating the progress you've made, which can be incredibly motivating. Another key to maintaining momentum is to stay flexible in your approach. As you progress towards your goals, you may encounter new information or experiences that warrant a shift in tactics. Staying adaptable allows you to make the most of these opportunities without being rigidly tied to an initial plan. Keep refreshing your strategies. As goals evolve, so too should your methods. If you find your current habits become stale or less effective, inject new techniques or routines to keep your interest and engagement levels high. While we wrap up today's video, remember that the journey to realizing your dreams begins with a single step taken today. Each moment is ripe with potential. Seize it and propel yourself towards the aspirations that await your action. Thank you for joining me in exploring these transformative strategies. If you found value in what we discussed, please like this video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to stay updated with more insights and tips. Together, let's keep pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve. Your dreams are waiting, and there's no better time than now to start making them a reality. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.